Hey guys, how's it going? I'm just I need to pause me on my phone so you guys don't hear a background echo. I hope you guys can all hear me. I've been having some issues with my laptop. My little ones decided to play a game of let's button mash mommy's laptop. And with them button mashing my laptop, they really screwed up my internet access onto my laptop. Hey Joe,
Hey,
how are you?
good.
Well, that's good. I hope I don't sound laggy or anything. My
No, you
man
sound good.
my man fixed it, so I'm pretty pumped that he fixed it for me because I tried for like a
Good
day.
job. Yeah, you were getting frustrated yesterday with it.
See, I figured out how to like turn it back on, but it wasn't like it kept saying like something about it wasn't a secure connection or something, and I was just like, I can't. Hey Monica, hey
Yeah.
Amber.
Hey, Monica. Hey, Amber.
But yeah, I wanted to go live because I watched a really interesting, really well done stream last night by Unirock.
It was really
And
good.
oh my gosh, I am like he's always really good when it comes to showing evidence, but when it comes to this topic, he is like phenomenal, in my opinion.
For sure. I agree. And the fact that he brought evidence, like what Sherelle brought exactly, a few interviews with just people talking.
Well,
Any
yeah,
of us can talk. Hey,
yeah.
Hoot.
Hey PJ. Hey everybody. Hi. Oh my gosh, I feel like blah today. I know that's not why we're here,
It
but
feels like a Sunday. Does it feel like a Sunday to anybody else?
I feel like it's felt like a weekend ever since this lockdown started.
I know. I've been the same. I'm lost on my days. I swear to God, every day I have to look what freaking day it is.
Oh Lord. They're just like, oh, they're going by so slow. I can't wait till they open things up.
I know. They're opening things up in England, just not in Wales or Scotland.
Oh, see, that's weird because you guys have a lower population, don't you?
Yeah, we are way smaller than you guys. Like, even you in Canada, we're way smaller than you.
Yeah, because I know in the States they're kind of opening like the states that haven't opened, I think they're letting like counties that are smaller with less population open certain things.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing in England. They're allowing people like to go to parks but we got pulled over by the police today, the first time we've actually been pulled over, and they were just asking like where we're going, why are we out, and those kind of questions, like check the car was all legal, obviously. And they were like, where are you going? And we said we're going to the pharmacy and going shopping. They were fine with that, but they were like, we're still on lockdown. We just want to make you sure of that. And we were like, yeah, we know, we haven't been out.
I feel like the part where Katie did lie should be discussed. But otherwise, my stream's a dumpster fire or last night was a dumpster fire in your opinion, PJ?
I think she
Sorry.
means the whole thing is a dumpster fire.
Oh God, yeah, the entire thing is a dumpster fire. Like,
The thing is, PJ, I agree, and I do agree. Like, there are things Katie has done, and she will admit those, I'm sure. But these are things that we've already been over. We are now just reiterating the same stuff that we reiterated months ago and months before that and months before that. It's like we've been in this circle now. It feels like a freaking merry-go-round and it's never stopping.
yeah. Oops, I don't know why I put that up. That's honestly what it feels like to me. And it's just like, it's frustrating because like I have people DMing me and being like, "Oh, are you on Katie and Unirock's side? This, that, and the third. Are you?" It's like, no, like I'm not on anybody's side.
Yeah.
Like I agree, Katie did some things that weren't good,
Yeah.
but also like it's very, very like it's so hard to even like put words to it. Like
We've been there, we've done it. Katie have been battered for the things already. Why would we want to rehash that and rebatter her again? We've already had our say on those things, but now Steve has gone into a new community again, up everything. And if like people go and look on my Twitter, I actually put something up that it shows that Sherelle's audience is not interested in this. Her videos are getting over 100,000 views. They're like 170, 79, and the two that she done so far about like Katie have got 15 and 12. Like that should tell you something. People don't want to hear it.
I'm gonna say something. Brandon, I know you're close with Steve. I know he's your friend. I understand. But if Katie's to be held accountable for some of the things she's done, why did Steve get a pass, Brandon? Is it because he's a man?
Brandon, why don't you come in and have a chat with us about it?
Like I've never had anything against Brandon. Like even when
That's
I
what I
was
mean. He can come in and he can put his point across
like
then, and it's a
yeah,
lot easier to speak your point than
yeah,
write it because it can be interpreted the wrong way.
yeah. I think like
And it's okay to stick up for Steve, Brandon. That's fine. Just as you're doing that, what I'm saying on a personal level, and I know Britta's feels the same way because we've spoken about it. We are not just going to go after Katie for the sake of going after Katie. If Katie does something wrong, she knows damn well I'm going to go up and I'm going to go like and tell her what she's done wrong. She knows I'm going to say something. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not that like I'm sticking up for Katie, I'm sticking up for him, I'm sticking up for her. That's not the case. We are just saying we do not want to go back and start bullying Katie for something that, to be honest, me more so. I went hard for her, really hard. I went
yeah,
really, really
same.
hard on her.
Yeah. And
And I've
and
seen it and done it.
yeah. And the thing is when I originally started like speaking out against Katie, it was, you know, it was a little bit because of something she had done on a personal level. And
Mhm.
then, when you don't know Steve and he's telling you all this stuff that you haven't seen proof of, but like he seems like such a he seems nice when you first start talking to him. And when he has something to gain from you, he
Yeah.
is very polite, very nice. But then once you start to kind of push back and not want to do some of the trolly, crazy, insane things that some of his little minions do, that's when shit hits the fan.
Well, you're no longer any use to him at that point. And we've all been there. We've all like, and I don't like Lauren. I'm never gonna like Lauren. But okay, she said it messed up. But her sentiment was he was the captain of the ship and he just ran off when everything started and just left the shit show and now gone into another community. Hi, Patty. How are you, lovely?
Hey, PJ.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy Hippo. I definitely do not give her a pass when it comes to lying about that hate crime. Like, but that's what I mean, Happy. You know, Steve is going on Sherelle's World. Same with Matt Fire. They're going on there and bringing up stuff that is so old. And to be fair, Unirock did debunk a lot of that. Like, if you were listening and watched his stream last night on his channel, Steve's own words
Yeah.
were that he said something about defrauding whatever, and
Yeah.
I'm just quoting what it said.
And he also said about the, oh, I better not mention the P word again, because last time I said that on a video, at least I'm saying it live now.
Yeah, that's
He just admitted. Patty says, Joe, you sure as shit did go hard after Katie. I did. I'll admit it. I own it.
Oops. Wrong link. Sorry, hold on. I don't have Twitter, Brandon, so I can't send that. I can put the link in the screen.
If I can't. No, I can't do it either.
Yeah, the last one I just put in is the correct link. I put a wrong one in. I'm going to try and remove it. There we go. Because, yeah, like, Matt Bear was very fair. No, Matt didn't. But I just feel like Matt was playing two sides when he was friendly with Katie.
And
Matt,
Leslie, he was
yeah,
playing both of them against each other.
exactly.
He was.
And so
I'm sending all of their conversations to Lauren.
That's what I mean. Like, I wish Sherelle would, like, if she has actual grievances and like wants to talk about things, like, unfortunately, in my opinion, he's not the way to go. Like,
Yeah.
she needs to have people who, like, you know, if people have had an issue, like, let them go on, like, whatever. Like, I guess Matt had an issue, so he went on. But for Steve to be sitting out there boasting, I'm the grand finale. I'm dead.
Do you know what he
I
said?
also doesn't think he's an actual celebrity.
Yeah, he literally said on one of his tweets, PG, I think you saw it. Oh, this is just, I'm going to get so many. My views are going to be back up. My subs are going to be rising because this is going to be a hit. It's not. It's like Sherelle gets massive, massive amounts of views on those two videos. She barely got to the 15,000.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that. And that's what's kind of sad, because I remember, didn't Katie used to get like 40, 50,000 views when Matt was on her channel? I could be wrong because it was a long time ago, but
Oh, I don't remember, to be honest.
over the Amber stuff?
She'd get a lot over the Amber stuff. I remember that.
Because she had him on around the Amber stuff time. That's when she first had him on, I remember.
That would make sense for it to be a higher view count. Matt grew up in the city and state I live in. Not too credible.
Right? Who?
Happy Hippie says, well, Matt was blamed for a lot and kept quiet. He was right to say his piece. He didn't keep quiet though, Hippie baby. He literally didn't.
No.
He just got Lauren to do all his dirty work. He went in a Discord full of a bunch of girls, teen mum people, and went in just to have a go at me, called Mum Courts.
I feel like there's a clear issue that Sherelle has with Katie all of a sudden. Like, something happened that we're missing.
See, I feel like it would be awesome if, I'm going to add you, Brandon. I feel like it would have been awesome if Sherelle just had, like, didn't block Katie and just put Katie on, and then they could have, like, aired their whatever, and, like, people would have watched it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon. Brandon's on, guys.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. We're talking about the shit show of events.
Well, the thing that really got me is that if he has something to gain from you comment. That didn't make sense because he had nothing at all to gain from me. In fact, he helped me out.
Yeah. I know that. You know, like, I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying Steve's, you know, Satan. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I wish he would own the stuff he's done. You know, that's all.
And for me, Brandon, the main thing with me is, why why are we going over this again? This has been like going on for so long. We have, as people, no right to say how Katie felt talking about anything. That was her feelings. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there could have been, all four of us could have been in a room together. Say, my husband could have said something. Me and Brandon could have been like, oh, it was nothing. And PJ and Britta's could have took offense to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the amount of damage she's done. I mean,
Is it like in your opinion? Do you think the reason Steve is going at her so hard is because he can't get to Kyle? So he's kind of
Kyle's one. I think he thinks they've both done damage by the whole. I think the whole non sequitur thing pissed him off.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
oh
And
yeah.
if all the evidence that Steve is a bad person, getting from law, then I don't know. He's been proven to be a liar because the fundraiser stuff with rhetoric and stuff, those were patent lies, and they were proven to be lies.
See, that's stuff I don't really know about. Brandon is like all that kind of stuff I didn't really follow.
Well, you just followed the stuff he said about Steve?
About the fundraising stuff? No, to be honest,
No. What? How long have you been? Well, I don't know. I haven't been watching unirock that much either, but I've watched the stuff about the fundraisers and stuff, and he definitely lied about that.
Sorry, I actually just started watching him again, unirock again last night, because me and him, I definitely don't like the man. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like him and Steve are a lot alike in some ways, but I also feel like Uni doesn't really have a gang of women making sock accounts about me, about Joe. Like, I feel like if Steve were to cut ties with Lauren, Kim, all those like kind of sneaky little, I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Friends of his that are trolling other people?
Pardon?
Are you saying those friends of his that are trolling you guys?
100% we have the proof.
Because he will, I don't have Twitter and I can't see it, but I got people send me screenshots and he'll be retweeting it. He will be, oh yes, in their comments, agreeing with them, rah, rah, rah. But then he's like, oh, I don't condone this stuff. And it's like, unfortunately, when you're liking these women's comments and you're retweeting their comments, you're giving them a platform to abuse and bully.
Endorsing it. He's endorsing it.
Yeah, thank you. That's the word.
Maybe I should be paying more attention to this.
I don't think Steve is actually doing it. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Steve is actually going out there trolling.
No,
I don't.
No,
I do believe that he has these girlies doing his little dirty work for him. Whether he is instigating it or whether he's just sort of like patting them on the back and making them feel a bit like they're more important than they actually are, that's obviously nobody's going to know that. Nobody's in his inbox watching what he's saying. Do you know what I mean? So you don't really know. But by, as Britta said, by sharing like Lauren's multiple fake accounts that we know for sure are Lauren, is endorsing her bad behavior.
Supporting trolls. I've never seen evidence of that either. It was evidence of that. I'd like to see it somehow.
I could send you
Trying to
this
think of how.
through Twitter, Brandon, when I get off here.
I thought you didn't have Twitter.
No,
I
was
Twitter, British haven't.
You had to it. You said you would send me that on Twitter, but a while ago you said you didn't have Twitter.
No, that
British said.
was Joe can send you stuff. I can't. I don't have Twitter, but Joe can.
Oh, okay. I thought she said she didn't have a Twitter either.
Oh no. Joe has one. Joe's always had one. I got booted.
I did get rid of it at one point. Maybe that's what you heard from somebody else. Maybe Brandon, that I did get rid of it at one point and then forgot my freaking password and couldn't get back into it. But I didn't just say that I didn't have a Twitter. Okay. You obviously misheard between probably me and British talking over each other as normal. Sorry.
Yeah, we're so bad.
Probably, yeah. Either of you. Okay, whatever.
Brandon's like, I can't handle
this.
I'm just kidding. He's like, I can't deal with this.
No, I'd seriously like to see the evidence that he's supporting trolls, because that definitely wouldn't be good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's when Joe sends you a lot of these screenshots from Twitter, like, you'll see, like, because before I had my second big blow up with him and then he blocked me again, I was saying to him, like, privately, like, look, like, Kim is a bad look for you. Like, that's why he gets so much of the shit, I think, because the things he retweets from other people, and I get he's mad. He has a right to be mad. He has a right to be mad. Shrell has a right to be mad. Katie has a right to be mad. Unirock. You know what I mean? Everyone's pissed off right now. So it's just like it. I just feel like instead of drudging up all this ugliness, there has to be a better way for them all to just kind of finish it. You know, like be done with it. Like, don't like each other, but like enough. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
I get it, I guess. Constantly opening old wounds is. I get that. I get how you feel about that. It makes sense.
I think that's what it is. I think you just hit the nail on the head there, Brandon. It is dragging it all up. And it's okay for him to be mad. He's still mad at whatever he feels Katie have done to him. That's fine. But how can I explain it? Sorry, when I'm trying to think, I got a bit of a stutter, so I apologize. Yeah, like that mob mentality where he got us all involved, and I know this firsthand because he got me involved. And once I stepped back, now he's gone and got Sherelle's riling them up with exactly the same evidence he riled us up with. I can't explain it much different. I don't know if that made sense. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. Listen, it does.
It's just frustrating when, it's like it's frustrating because he's not brought any new. I got my stuff. He's not. Hang on. He's not bringing anything new to the table. He's just dragging up all the things. So the RA, the SH, the you robbed me of 60,000. Katie didn't. For all Katie's faults, she didn't take money from him. She wasn't the one that didn't pay him. That was Kyle.
Well, it's assisting in it. It's weird. it's assisting in it that pisses him off. Not he never said that she stole from him. He said that she assisted in stealing from him, and that's pretty much what she did. I mean,
But we could all say
to
that
think
on
about it.
anything, really. Do you know what I mean? I could say, oh, well, I can't even think of something. I'm just going to use you as an example, right? I don't mean it, but just sort of go with it a minute. I could say that he's using Brandon to not like me because of how he feels. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't watch me because Steve has told you something about me that I've done to him, which is not done to you. Does that make sense? I don't make sense on that one, did I? I didn't make sense. Even I know I didn't make sense on that one.
I know. I was like, Joe, that was a terrible analogy. I love you, but I was like,
It was a really shit. I'm sorry. I get tired and my brain doesn't work.
oh, I know. I just think, I feel like, because I just know if I had a channel like Steve had non-sec, I definitely wouldn't be giving it to anyone without some sort of ironclad contract. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's where he made his mistake. And I get it. Like, you think you can trust people, right? But really, like, you can't. People lie. People, like, it sucks. And it is shitty for him. I do feel bad about that for him. I do. But I feel like going about it this way, like, it's not going to get him his money back. It's not, if he would, like, push through, forget about all this, like, because it's toxic. And, like, when yeah, go ahead.
Well, also continuing this spread lies, like Katie's actually seen Cheryl and Ashley doing drugs and stuff like that. That's just not right.
I didn't see
That's not
that.
right.
And has there ever been any proof of that? You guys know in the chat? Because I don't have Twitter again. Did she?
I don't know.
Was that written?
I don't know if there's proof of it. I mean, it shows it. I don't know if it's been proven that it shows a lie either. I don't know.
I know, but, like, if you were to take that same logic, Brandon, like, let's use unirock as an example. Unirock says a lot of things, right? And you don't always agree with them. Like, if he, let's say unirock said, I seen Steve smoking, or okay, let's say unirock said, Steve said I smoke meth before every stream. And then everyone was outraged and an uproar. Oh my God, I can't believe Steve said that. And someone was like, well, where's your proof? And unirock, and then people are like, oh, well, unirock said it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, well,
yeah.
It makes sense though, because Katie's lied about done stuff like that before, like trying to get Amber Portwood when that whole thing was going on, trying to get her arrested.
I think she was honestly scared though, and I can get that. Some of these trolls online have scared me to the point where it's like, do I need to go to the police?
I've gone to the police about Lauren.
I don't know. I just need to see evidence before I change my opinion about stuff.
Oh yeah, no, that's totally fine. If you wanna go or whatever, I totally appreciate you coming on.
Oh no, I'm not saying I want to leave. I'm saying I want to see evidence.
Sorry, I was like, what? I was like,
no, I'm not leaving.
I know it's so hard because it's like it's very tit for tat right now.
Change your mind. We honestly don't like.
Yeah, like Steve's your friend, and that's what we are here talking about right now. Like we're wanting to talk
childish.
About, like, I guess, like, I just kind of wanted to talk about like what unirock showed, because he did show a lot of videos that kind of makes Steve look pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Like with the hand job thing.
That was gross. That literally creeped me out.
Ooh, hand job thing. What was that all about?
Did
said on the
Steve
live.
talking about.
He showed a clip where I guess Steve was live with like Chesh, Reds, or maybe not Reds. I don't know who he's live with. But he said something about, oh, Chesh had promised us all hand jobs, something that and the third. I can't remember what it was said. But then it was like, oh well, we could turn the lights off and play whose penis is who, and like it just sounded so bad. Like it's
We're all friends. We fucking do that to each other all the time. It's not like we don't know each other and we're saying that to people we don't know. Like, shit. Sex.
I get that. I get it. I get the friend thing, but I think he was just showing because if Steve admitted himself that he did have a private conversation with Katie and the word penis was used in that private conversation in another clip.
100% he did. He said,
And that's
I'm not going to use that.
It's not
Sorry,
sexual
Brandon.
harassment.
It is though.
That's not.
It is.
If I say,
Being a married woman,
penis.
Brandon, being a married woman, if you started speaking about that now,
And you were a boss.
I wouldn't like it. I would get off, and my husband wouldn't appreciate it either. Do you know what I'm saying? That's me. That's how I would feel. Where if we were friends and that was our thing, I would be like, "Oh, shut up, Brandon," you know. But do you know what I mean? I would be like, whatever. But there's certain things that you don't do, and I think, and this is what I honestly think, and you can agree or disagree, that's fine, obviously. I actually think that Katie had that relationship with Kyle that they would mess about, and Steve thought he could have that relationship and just started messing around, and it obviously made Katie feel very, very uncomfortable because they didn't have the friendship that her and Kyle had, and I think that's where it came from.
How is just saying the word penis sexual harassment, though? I don't get that. Penis,
It
penis,
was more,
penis.
it was like the size of his, and he was saying about I've just got an average size, and he was going a bit more into detail. He didn't just say the word penis.
Yeah.
Oh.
The champion not monetized, Britta. This is wouldn't be monetized.
I know
Well, it depends
monetized,
the
right?
context of that conversation. But were they talking?
Only two people know that conversation, and there's three sides to every story. There's Katie's side, there's Steve's side, and then there's the damn truth. And somewhere in between, but I'm sorry, I'm leaning more towards Katie, and I am far from a freaking Katie fan. I really am.
I'm far from one. Just
Were they? Sorry. Sorry.
Sorry, I had to go grab something, so I was like, go ahead.
Were they somehow talking about that in any way at all, or did he just bring up that his penis was average? Did he just bring it up out of the blue, or were they somehow talking about that somehow?
I honestly couldn't tell you because I haven't had that conversation with Katie, so it would be just what I've heard, and I can sort of just go, this is what I heard, that it was they were just left, the two of them, in a phone or in voice maybe or something like that. And then he started sort of messing around, and it came to like, they were just like sort of, I don't know, like sexually messing around maybe. And it came to like then a bit too much of him talking about his penis size. But again, excuse me, that's just what I've heard. That's not necessarily the truth. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hi, Lauren. That's not what we're talking about. Sorry.
Well, there you go. You don't exactly know what exactly was going on, so maybe you need to. It needs to be dug into more before he's accused of sexual harassment. And if he did somehow just bring it up out of the blue, then maybe you could call it sexual harassment. But the the context, if the context of the conversation was going that way, I don't know.
I honestly don't know the context. I really don't, because obviously it was only two of them in the conversation. Steve's never going to admit it, but Katie's never faltered on what she said. So I don't know.
Well, it was Steve. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't know. I don't
know. Maybe
see.
for me, it's just like he is, and I've said it on my channel. I'm sure he hates it, but he always gives that. Like, he talks to Cheshire, and I get, and I do understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand that they're friends and they've got that kind of friendship. But when it's on a live stream, it comes off so disgusting, like creepy Uncle Fester, like with his little like teen girl. And I know she's not a teen, I know she's older, but she's got that teen girl look about her. And he's like, oh yeah, Cheshire's ass is nice. Oh, Cheshire's boobs. Oh yes. It's just so, it makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm only freaking watching it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it's Dickens, yeah, I get it. I've been on streams myself with them, and I've talked sexually and stuff among friends. I wouldn't do that with like people that I don't know, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when it's inappropriate.
Yeah. And I think
around friends, I don't see much of a problem.
Yeah, see, but I think the way Katie said it in that original tweet she made, I think she was more, Steve wasn't a friend to her. I feel like Steve was a colleague, a work colleague, and I feel like whenever that conversation happened, whatever was said, I feel like in her mind, and it making her uncomfortable, it was like, this is a work environment. This is not appropriate in a work environment. I'm a married woman. And I feel like after them going so tit for tat, it just like got so much bigger, you know?
Well, yeah, and was he talking directly to her? That's another thing.
He was. There was only them two in the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe, okay. I was on him and all, but
yeah, it was just
maybe.
her. But I do honestly think that she admits she had that kind of relationship with Kyle. She was very close to Kyle. But again, like having a gay best friend kind of principle, you tend to be more jokey with them and about sexual stuff because there's no underlying tone there. But I think he just thought that he could do the same, and in a work environment, Katie didn't like it, and Katie got offended by it.
Yeah. I get it, but I don't know.
I know it's hard, Brandon. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
And you don't have to say anything you don't want to, Brandon. Yeah. We're not going to take offense to that.
Joking around like that is also a way to get comfortable, so you're not so nervous. But maybe it did go too far. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. None of us know, and it's like that's where I almost feel like it didn't have to get brought up again. Like, I get he's upset with it, but it's like at this point, I feel like he's more using it as a way to damage whatever reputation and channel and whatever that Katie has left. And like, as much as I will never be her friend or never agree with a lot of the stuff she does, I just feel like this is enough, you know? Like, that's just me, though.
Yeah. And we can't judge how she felt. Like, I'm not going to tell any woman that if she felt that was inappropriate within the workplace, she felt uncomfortable, then she felt uncomfortable. Like, Steve could have just quit that, and this could have literally just been done in seconds. And Steve just said, Katie, sorry if you felt like that. I apologize. It was not intended in that way whatsoever. But instead, he doubled down, tripled down, and ran with it. We've all offended people.
Yeah. 100%.
With or without knowing it, maybe I don't know. I try not to.
No, we all try not to, but we all definitely do. Like, do you know, we could get off here now, and you could go, "Oh my God, Joe, that made Joe, whatever Joe said then, that made me really uncomfortable." And you could say it, and I'd be like, "Oh my God, Brandon, I'm so sorry. I never meant to make you feel that way," and it would be done. And I would make sure next time that I spoke to you, I would never approach it in that way.
Well, I don't know if I have, and if I have, nobody has ever told me that I offended them. And if I have ever offended anybody, I'm gonna say, "Oh, I know." If I have ever done it, just tell me how and exactly what I did. I'll own up to it. I mean,
yeah.
But that's the thing, and that's the bigger man in you. You will be in the bigger man saying, "Listen, if I ever do something like that, tell me." I could be like, "Shit, sorry, I was joking. I thought it was just, we were messing around. I apologize. It won't happen again." And it would have been done.
Yeah. It's like if Steve would have taken that outlook that you just had, Brandon, I feel like it wouldn't have gotten so messy,
I don't think he feels like he did sexually harass her though, and he's not gonna admit to something he doesn't
have to admit sexually harassment. He could have just said, "I'm sorry, that made you feel that way. I had no intentions of it being that way, and I would never have any intentions of it being that way, but I'm sorry that you interpreted it that way."
Quick and easy. Ripping a band-aid.
It's too late now. He's never going to do it. He's doubled down and tripled down. And this is all just so much hate for Katie. It's gross, and it's really, really wrong. Like, what would everyone do if Katie tomorrow, God forbid, thought, "I've had enough, I cannot do this anymore," and went and hung herself or went and slit her wrists or something?
Shit.
That's a lot. Like, she gets, like, just from me alone, right? I went hard at Katie.
No, Brandon has a speech impediment. He's not drunk.
Yeah, I stutter as well, Brandon, so don't worry about it.
I'm saying I'm drunk. No, I'm not. Yeah, I have a speech impediment.
Asking a question.
I didn't assume either. I just guessed the same, like when my freaking stutter comes up.
I've known Brandon a long time, so
I just feel that it would just, she's getting so much hate, and there's only so much bullying, and whether I class it as bullying, or Brandon, or Britta's, or Steve, or Sweet Haven, whether we all class it as bullying, she is getting a lot of hate. One person is getting a lot of hate from how many people? What if she does get enough is enough? And what if she thinks, "I can't do this no more. I have no fight left in me"? She's been doing this now for 8 months. She's had us all fighting her. She's had us all. Me, I'm going to hold my hands up. I went freaking hard for this woman. Like, Brandon, I'm telling you, I was mean.
I don't know. I'm still frustrated because he's done way too much for me that he didn't have to. And
of course. And I wouldn't expect of anything else of a decent man not to stand by his friend Brandon. I really wouldn't. And I'm not trying to change your mind in any shape or form. I'm just like Britta's. We're just saying like this woman have gone through hell this last 8 months, from those fake screenshots to Leslie's channel to all these other things, all these people coming really hard for her. Now he's starting it again with exactly the same stuff for another community to go after her. There's only so much a woman can take. There's only so much a man can take. There's only so much somebody with mental health already can take before they do something that they regret and there's no coming back from. They make a permanent, they make a decision of a permanent, and then they're gone forever.
Oh, there's someone who is proven to be a liar, and if they keep lying, I don't think malicious liar deserves a platform unless they stop lying. That's all I'm saying.
No, and I agree and I understand, but with Steve right now, there's nothing new. He's not bringing anything new to Sherelle that he didn't bring to us. So what she does on her channel, if she does clickbait, who gives a fuck? We all do it. Do you know what I'm saying? We all do clickbait at some point or another. Everyone does. What she does on her channel should be none of anybody else's business. She even said anything about Steve. She didn't say anything till constantly. This woman for 9 months have had the same thing. She accused me of tax fraud. Steve, you already said you couldn't accept money from Kyle because you were on Medicaid. Oh, I'm saying that wrong. I'm pretty sure I am.
Or whatever it was. I don't know what it was. But we're not happy. We're not saying Katie feels this way. I guarantee you Katie's a strong woman and that would be the last thing on her mind. But we're just saying like from like I guess like a woman's perspective that when you get so much hate online for such a long amount of time and you have stressors in your personal life, some people take that route.
Can I tell you something, guys? Like, and Carl will stick up for me. A couple of weeks ago, when I didn't come on for a few weeks, I got pretty low. I didn't want to carry on anymore. I didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't want to be on this planet anymore. I was done. Everything was coming at me. Everyone's coming at me. They're all saying this about me and that about me. And that was just a tiny bit of what Katie does and deals with daily. And I was in bed. I was crying. I couldn't contain myself. And that was just from Lauren and her trolls coming after me for just like a couple of months. And it had got to me that bad that I didn't want to be here anymore.
You're online. You don't expect hate. Even I've gotten it a little bit. Because I'm sure you're more public than I am, so you're gonna get a hell of a lot more hate than I do.
Not hate. They've gone after my daughter. She put my daughter's stuff up. She's gone low. She brought up stuff from my past of me being abused when I was 11. She posted it. She took it to Katie Joy to try and get her to publicly post it. This isn't just normal hate that I was getting. I was getting this kind of thing that she was saying, oh, well, what she actually said was something along the lines of, oh, well, this shows how fucked up she is. Look what happened to her in her childhood.
If someone hates you that much, then yeah, they'll be that messed up. That's why I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? No, it wasn't like bullying, like calling, and it was disgusting.
All levels of hate. All levels of hate should be expected when you're online. I expect all levels of hate too. Shit, it's the way it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that person did that to you, but it was it's kind of expected when you're online for someone to hate you that much that they will go that low.
See,
That's just gross.
I get hate, you know, but there's a total difference between hate and obsession, and the length that some of these women go to is just beyond ear hemps. Like it's just like it's like move on. Like if you say what you want to say, get it out, but don't sit there and make account after account after account to keep, you know, beating a dead horse, basically. That's kind of where I am with it.
That's trolling, and until YouTube or Twitter or any other platform cracks down on stuff like that, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah,
There's no way you can
so
stop
bad.
it.
And Twitter. Twitter's such a
Yeah.
cesspool.
Oh my god, it really is.
Yeah. And if I need to see evidence before I accept that Steve is supporting trolls going to troll people.
Yeah.
I just,
That's fine, babe. I completely agree. And even after I show you these, Brandon, you don't have to change your mind because we've showed you something. You are a good person. You're a good friend to Steve, and Steve have helped you out. And that's absolutely fine. And I appreciate you coming and joining us actually, because that like shows me so much more about you as a person and as a man that you're willing to come on here, even though we're on complete opposite sides of the field, but being able to have a decent conversation, you know?
Yeah. And I think
yeah.
if you want to if there's anything else you wanted to say, Brandon, you can say it. I think me and Joe are probably what me and Joe want to talk about next. You probably don't want to be on here for. Just yeah, I don't want you to get any heat from him, you know, because you are a friend of his.
You're a really nice
Okay.
person, Brandon. Nice to meet you.
One, I'll put my Twitter handle in the live chat again, just in
Yeah.
case you forget.
Yeah.
Let's see. We go.
I'll save it and I'll message it over to Joe.
Yeah.
That's my Twitter handle now, and
I think
okay,
Mallory.
get others. Okay, I'll take off now.
Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you joining us.
No problem. It'll. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, he's so sweet.
He really is, and he's a really good friend for Steve, and I totally get it. I do. Like
Yeah.
That's me with my friends, you know I go hard for my friends.
You do.
Like
You
it
can't talk on that one. We are just as bad, like with each other and with Leslie, and with all our other friends that we've made online. We do just the same. We do the same thing. We go hard for our friends.
I think like when it comes to all this shit, it's basically like it's hard to ignore the evidence that unirock showed last night. That's all I'm saying.
It really is. And he was really like, Yuli's never gonna like me as much as I'm never gonna like Yuli.
Yeah.
But the
Same.
last couple of streams have been very, very good, and he showed the facts. He showed that Steve admitted to saying penis and on about penis, and he said, "Oh, I'm not going to make that mistake again." Like, he did it. He said it.
Oh, 100%.
And the Sharon
same with
the is it Medicaid? Am I saying that right?
I don't even know what it's called. It's in the States. I don't understand it. Because here we have different names for it all, right? Same as you.
I think yours is a lot like ours because Canada and Britain are quite similar.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Shannon Q, is that her name?
Yeah.
She said, Steve, did Kyle offer you the money and you couldn't take it because you were on Medicaid? He said yes, but I thought he was going to bring cash. Who's going to bring $30,000 in cash to a frigging meet him in place. What do you think he is? A freaking mob man that only deals in cash?
Yeah, that's the sketchy part. And like it sucks because it's like I know some of the things Katie's done aren't the greatest. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah.
But it's also just like, oh, like this is so old, and it's just like, you know?
Yeah, I agree. And there's no, like I was just saying to Brandon as well, there's nothing new. He is not bringing up anything that he haven't brought up 8 months ago.
Exactly.
And
That's
you
what
can
I
bet
mean. Like,
freaking bottom dollar that he showed Sherelle those screenshots. Look what Katie said about a child.
oh, 100%. That I can speculate and agree with you there, because
You
he
know
still
it,
he
you
still
know?
says those screenshots are real, and those screenshots are fake as press on nails.
Yep, I agree. Sorry, I'm just going at the chat again because I missed loads of the chat.
I know I hit you. I'm sorry, chat. We're not ignoring you. I'm so bad.
Valerie says, now this finally makes sense. Jo is relating her feelings when being attacked to KJ. That I do understand. She obviously built something up in her own mind, Kiki. According to Katie as well, what was reflected, Katie hasn't done anything to cause this hate from Sherelle. Katie is strong, so is Jo, but like Britta says, no one knows someone's limit. And I agree, Monica, that is like, and I do think I'm a strong person, but at some point, like that, Lauren sending that and saying those words tipped me over the edge.
Oh, 100%. I agree.
And I know like Britta's knew how I felt, and like, but not many other people did know how I felt.
No, and it's like I get it's easy for some people to say, "Oh, well, you're on YouTube, like you should have to deal with it. You should like I'm sorry, but nobody should have to be subjected to such disgusting things
Yeah.
said about somebody over a friendship falling out, because you confided a lot of stuff to Lauren, and when people turn around and use that as a weapon for their hate, that's where it's like, ugh.
What you feel about with Amzi is what I went through with Lauren. Like, I genuinely thought she was like such a good person. I thought she was helping me with my channel, and I was so naive when I come onto YouTube. I was really, really naive, and to a point, I probably still am. But I honestly, genuinely thought she was like, oh my God, she's helping me. She's so amazing. And I know Miss Leah, Duck Duck, and all of these people can relate and understand. I pretty much let her run the channel. Like, she would be like, go live, Jo, and I'd be like, okay, or stop now, stop the live, I'm bored. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when it's like, whoa.
Yeah,
I agree.
I love you, Patty, my little biatch.
I consider myself slut. CJ said, I consider myself a strong person who's overcome a lot, but I fall apart quite often. No one knows others' limits. 100%.
Yeah.
Karma, that's not, I get you're not intending to hurt or whatever, but maybe just private message one of us. Because
Yeah.
I'm just going to delete your comment, only not to be rude, just because, like, we can.
Message me, Karma Kid, I'll explain. And I know because I stutter myself, and now it's getting later. I stutter more when I'm tired, and like Britta's knows I'm super tired today.
Her content is so gone. So, whose content? Sherelle's? Sorry, I'm missing the chat. I'm like, sorry, I'm missing the chat.
Views are going down so bad. Britt says, like, her views was up in the 100Ks, and now the Matt Bear one was like 15K, and the Ashley one I think was like 14 or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what, from what you showed me, that's what I've seen. If Sherelle were doing it on her own instead of Steve's mouthpiece, it would be different. See, I agree with you there, Patty. I think if Sherelle would have just taken whatever grievances she had with Katie, and if she wanted to go that route, have on people that have had issues with Katie as a creator, that's totally different than Steve bringing all this personal BS into it.
Yeah, and it's the same personal BS. She stole money from me. She lied and said about medical or whatever it's called. She lied and said it was sexual harassment. Like, we've viewed all this so freaking much already. Hi, Q. How are you, babe?
Whoa, what did I just do?
What did you do?
I think I put a half-ass comment in. Okay, no, I didn't. Sorry. I was just gonna say, everyone, if you can, thank Brandon for coming on, because that shows a lot. It does, because I honestly feel like if some of Steve's other friends were as kind as Brandon is, I would have no issue, talking to them. But some of them are just so hypnotized that they can't see another point,
Yeah. And I just think, like, with the Steve thing as well, and I think we spoke about this yesterday, Britt, if Steve has issues with Katie and he just did it by himself and just went on streams and just ranted about her, nobody would care. But the fact he goes to different, like, he went to uni to get uni's lot to have a go at her, he come to our community via Leslie for us to have a go at her. Now he's doing the Sherelle. Like, nobody can see these frigging patterns. It's crazy to me. Everyone's saying thank you to Brandon. You did really good. You were a sweetheart.
True, MD. Katie hasn't. Yeah, I seen that she hasn't.
I saw that comment too.
Go ahead, Joe. Sorry.
Sorry, I was coughing.
It's okay, Karma Kid. It's all good. Just message Joe or me or whichever. No worries. I get it. Trust me. This is such a mess.
Yeah. But again, I do think Uni did an amazing job last night of putting it all into perspective. He very much did the A, B, C, D and went down the alphabet and made sure he didn't miss anything out.
Yeah. And that's one thing that's really cool about it, is that as much as Unirock sometimes does go around in circles, I feel like last night he didn't do it as much. Last night he was very concise and very to the point, and it actually kept my attention. Whereas sometimes, when I watch him, it's like, what? You know what I mean? And it's not because I'm dumb and I don't know what he's saying. It's just it's over and over and over.
Yeah. I did the same. I watched it.
Oh no.
And I fell asleep and I watched it.
Yeah, I was watching it last night too, and I fell asleep.
Just to, I just.
Oh, I don't know.
Where I did like.
Is it just me hearing Joe Robot, or is Joe roboting? Joe?
A robot in.
There you go. That's better. Your sound is like going off and on, kind of a little bit. Let me see. Is it, am I garbling? Is it my internet, I wonder? Hey, Emily. Which video was Uni talking about? His video last night on I'm going to put the link back in so she can come back in. Maybe she just has to come out and come in. Damn it. I was reading something and now I'm all like, bleh. Oh, Keela, it was his video last night on his Rock a Lot channel. Yes. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Unirock 2. My bad. It's been such a crazy day. Tom took the boys fishing because I'm not really supposed to be doing much right now. I'm just sitting in my bed right now doing this, actually. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, do you guys think like that this is going to get resolved and, you know, kind of be done? Or do you think it's going to drag on? Hey, Joanna. True. He is putting out evidence, unlike Steve. Okay, let's try this again. Hey.
Hey, is that better?
Oh, yeah, way better.
Awesome.
What do you remember what you were saying when you were roboting or no?
No. I don't know. I can't remember. What was I saying? I don't know. Did you all hear me saying that like I wouldn't have an issue if Steve had an issue and just stuck with his issues rather than trying to like get this big group of people to hate?
No, I didn't hear that.
That was what I think that's what I was trying to say is like if like Steve has these issues with Katie, I'm fine with his issues. Like if he wants to have issues, my issue is that he's dragged us lot into it first, then Unirock, then us lot didn't listen anymore. Unirock started asking questions and didn't listen anymore. Now he's gone on to Sherelle's.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems a bit.
Stina said, I feel like it'll never end. This nasty old tea keeps spilling everywhere. I know, Stina. It's like moldy and like covered in flies at this point.
Yeah. And it's like a merry-go-round that none of us can like, it's not, we can't get off. I'm really sorry about my stutter, guys. I'm tired, so my stutter's about going on to
I when I'm tired, I say like 1,000 times. So it's all
Yes, Steve is just messy, messy, messy. Yeah, he is. Sherelle will be done. Steve will never. Steve's never gonna quit.
Oh, 40. I'm not defending what the stuff Katie's done like recently with like the flag and that kind of stuff. But where I'm coming from is I'm the type of person where I can put aside the shit people have done to me in order to stop and I guess try to stop someone from being attacked to the point where it's just like enough. You know what I mean? Oh no, Brandon, I wasn't making a joke. I was saying I'm doing this, like I'm live streaming laying in my bed because I'm on bed rest right now for the baby. Sorry.
Yeah, 40. I agree with Britt there. I'm saying that this has got nothing. Like, if Steve hated KJ and he did streams about KJ and just carried on and did all this, crack on. I honestly couldn't care less. My issue is he's gone from our community to Uni's community, now to Sherelle's community, trying to build up people to go on this hate campaign and abuse and bully Katie. That's my issue.
Yeah, 100%.
When someone else kind of proves it to be, or at least beyond reasonable doubt.
Yeah. And that's what Uni did.
100% proof.
Brandon's on the jokes.
I'm like, that wasn't. I'm typing in. That was an acceptable joke, though, Brandon.
That was a really good joke.
Now,
She's such
if it would have took it a little farther, I would have been like, "Whoa, Nelly, calm down."
That was a
But
good
see,
one.
that's where it's different. Some women are like me, where depending on if I know you, if I do know you, I can be just as much as a perv with jokes and stuff as any man. But I feel like you take one look at Katie and you should know that don't look like the type of woman that's going to appreciate no penis talk.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I mean. But with men are stupid. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, sorry, Jack.
If only you knew.
I'm 100% over the drama. Steve has no content, so I had to keep up this hate campaign for views.
If you look at his views on when he does the Katie to when he does anything else, it's night and day. Forty said, maybe I'm misunderstanding. I feel like KJ is only apologizing to LB now because she's being attacked. KJ had multiple videos just straight tearing people down, but now we should feel bad for her. No, because these have already been like addressed, 40. We've been over everything that she's said. And whether or not she's apologizing because of that or because of something else or because of something else, it's really irrelevant. Like,
yeah,
everybody need to know why I apologize to Katie. Like, sometimes you just do.
Yeah, I actually give her a lot of credit for apologizing because like when I first originally apologized to her when I was in Uni's Discord, it was hard. Like, honestly, like I'm a stubborn girl and it's really hard for me to apologize, even though like I'll be oops, sorry, like because of the Canadian, but like when it comes to actually apologizing for things you've done, that's hard. So I can
I agree, Patty. I think that's it, and I think that's exactly it. Katie now is like, oh my god, Leslie didn't do all this, Steve did all this, and I was going after Leslie, and it wasn't even Leslie.
See, I think to be fair that I think both of them, because Katie and Leslie did have somewhat of a friendship, and I feel like when everything started happening, when girls' friendships kind of implode, it can get messy as fuck. Like, look at me, my noses.
Yeah.
Like, it can get messy. Katie and Leslie have apologized to each other. They've both done crappy things, but do you see either bullying and harassing for a year? No, you don't, MD.
And that's the point. Like, Leslie doesn't want to be involved in this drama. She wants to just do her content, be a mommy. She doesn't want to be all up in this like drama. She doesn't.
No, and I don't blame her. I don't.
No, I don't either. She's got enough going on at home, and with the kids being not in school, and like, holy moly.
KJ did
I kind of agree with that as well, that every vlogger talks shite. Like, every single one. I do all the time. I'm not a vlogger. I don't think I call myself a vlogger, but I still do YouTube, and we all do it. We all talk crap about people on TV and talk crap about Team Mum. That's kind of the point. Like, isn't that kind of the point?
Oh yeah, 100%. And yes, that's disgusting. The fact him trying to come in between sisters and trying to come in between a husband and a wife. Like, honestly, 99% of the time, Steve acts like a pissed off little high school girl. the way he acts online. Like, it literally reminds me of how I used to act on Twitter when I was 16. You know?
Yeah, I agree. And that's the thing, it's not new. All of this, we've heard all this. She did this, she did that, she did this, she did that. Yes, Steve, we heard that a year ago. So what's new? What are you trying to tell us that's new now? She done something on her channel. It's her channel. If she wants to talk crap on her channel, it's her channel.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like if you don't like someone, don't watch them.
I don't watch all the streams. I probably watch maybe 5% of her streams. I'm not interested in 90 Day Fiance. I'm not interested. Anything sort of teen mum thing, I will go and have a little nosy. If she's talking about something I'm interested in, then I'll stay. If not, I'm like, yeah, not my thing. I'm going.
I like 90 Day Fiance.
We're all obsessed with it. Like,
I
legit.
love it. Like,
I don't think I've even watched one episode.
I only started watching it because of the Big Ed stuff. And seeing how awful.
I've never even watched it. I don't even know if do we get it over here?
Yep. I think you guys do, because Loves was watching it, I think.
Yeah, Love got Jar Jar's got I can't remember what.
Hey You. Hey You, right? Steve's
She's got like Netflix,
argument.
not Netflix. I can't remember. Hey You, that's what. Hey You.
Yes. Did you, for fuck's sakes, just said, Emily, it's looking like our grandchildren are going to know about all this.
Yeah. Kayla's and Britta's babies are going to come out going, listen, Steve's a knob, all right?
Oh my gosh, can you imagine that? This baby will rename the channel Britter's Baby. Baby Britter.
Baby Britters.
That would be unfortunate if it was still going on.
Kayla, my grandchildren think I'm cool as shit because I talk to YouTube creators. That's amazing. That's so cute. The little boy across the road from me and went, oh my God, are you YouTube famous? I'm like, no, babe. Like, really, really not. And he's like, oh.
Oh, I agree, Emily. I do. I'm waiting for it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. He can't help himself. He screws over everybody. Please don't let that one go cold. Valerie says KJ continues to claw her way to the top, running over everyone she needs to. No integrity. She needs to just stop. Beat up could stop. I don't think even if Katie stopped doing whatever it is that pisses everyone off, it would still carry on Steve's part, if that makes sense.
Agreed.
I don't think it'll ever stop because Steve's got these things, these like 3 or 4 things stuck in his head, and he cannot get past that. If it was just him and he spoke about it on his channel, do it. Don't get a freaking army behind you to do it, because that's just mean. That's just bullying.
Well, yeah, and like he cannot. Oh, sorry, I lost my train of thought. He can't sit there and say, Katie does this for views, Katie does that for views, when he openly admitted on his stream that, you guys watch, after this Sherelle stuff, my views will be back in the whatever 15,000,
Yeah.
thousands, this, that, and the third. And it's like,
yeah.
No.
Patty says, "Oh my God, can you imagine a baby with Joe's accent?" You should. My daughter sounds exactly like me. It freaks my auntie out because we look alike and like talk alike, doesn't it? It freaks Auntie June out. She's just like, I can't cope with you two.
Honestly, my 2-year-old was getting a British accent from watching so much Peppa Pig at one point.
Addie do, I'll speak to Addie, and then she'll speak to like an grandparents or something, and she'll say a word that I say, and like they just look at Di, and she's like, I don't know, speak to Auntie Jojo.
That's adorable.
It's funny. She's so funny. She rang me on Mother's Day in America, because it was Mother's Day in America, and she rang me and said, Happy Valentine's Day.
Aww.
I was like, baby, it's Mother's Day. She went, oh yeah, Happy Mother's Day, Auntie Jojo. And I was like, thank you, beautiful girl. She got confused, love her. Happy Valentine's Day.
That's so cute.
It was so adorable.
What was he saying? I just missed Leah's comment. He was asking in his live chat if any of Sherelle's subs were there. Oh my lord, thirsty.
You know what I mean? This is all just for subs. Like, he wants subs, he wants views. But let me just put this out there, guys. Like, sit and think about this for a second, right? If Steve was behind all of the non sequitur, he has 2 channels. Why didn't he make one of those a non sequitur and carry it forward? Get all the people over and carry on what the non sequitur was doing. Think about it.
Yeah.
He's got 2 channels. He's got Steve McRae and The Great Debate. He could have opened even another channel and started, okay, would have been started again, but he didn't. He didn't do anything. And we know that he can't do all these things because he got Bullinator to do it.
Well, yeah, that's what he pays him for, isn't it?
Yeah. It was so sweet, Monica. It was really funny. She's such a clever little girl. She's funny.
Agreed, Flying Monkey. Kyle was definitely the more likable out of the 2.
Yeah. And a lot of people felt uncomfortable with Steve. And we've all heard him on a live, how he speaks. I feel uncomfortable sometimes watching him, and it's not even directed at me. And I feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel uncomfortable watching it. When they're talking about hand jobs and like, we'll turn the lights off and you can guess the penis, like, that's just so disgusting. And like, if somebody spoke like that to me, my husband would have a friggin' meltdown.
Oh yeah. My husband, he can't even listen to some of this, to be honest. Like, he prefers it for me to go live when, you know, he's going to go out or something.
Yeah, it's because he's very protective, and especially now, he's protected over the 2 of you, not just you.
Yeah, like he told me today, he's like, you can totally go live. He was like, he's like, don't take, yeah, Flying Monkey, it was a gag over the penis talk about Steve. I don't want to picture that. But he said, as long as I'm laying down and staying hydrated and it's only good people I'm talking to, he don't care.
Yeah. You just don't need to be getting stressed out. And I understand him being like that. Trust me, if I was pregnant, Carl would certainly not let me be doing anything stressful either. So I get it. He would be overly protective.
Yeah.
Agree, Flying Monkey. He is Tom's a really, really nice man, and he's so protective over Britas and the kids. And I don't blame him. He's a real man. He's a daddy.
He's so good. Who just said, Joe, when I watch, I feel uncomfortable for the females on there.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel when I'm watching it. And it's not even directed at me, but it's just, he does this really like slimy smirk and like at the screen, and I just feel like he's looking at the screen and he's taking my clothes off with his eyes. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just, ugh.
I was grossed out seeing him trying to make Sweet Heathen moan, because you could tell, she can deny it, but you can tell by the look on her face that she was not comfortable with that.
100%. I 100% agree with you. She was so uncomfortable, the poor girl. She literally didn't know where to go. She was like, no, like thinking he was joking, like, no, don't be silly, like, no. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, once we get a super chat or we get a member, you gotta moan. And it's like, why would, if that's your girlfriend that you're saying that she is and you love her dearly, why would you want to pimp her out like that?
Yeah. I agree. This is so gross.
Yeah.
I
And
wonder.
Cheshire just doesn't stop. I swear to God that I'm gonna. Her name's not Cheshire anymore. Her name's Thrush because she's an irritating C.
I'm not sure there's going to be any more shows. I wonder if she's going to finish her thing with Steve. Is he going on tomorrow?
Well, apparently. Did you see? Oh, you haven't got freaking Twitter. I'll have to get it for you after this. Keon just did a video that's on Twitter that proves what I've been saying, that Matt Bayer is Gumby. He proved it. He did all the scientific thing with the sounds.
Good. Because I had a feeling it could have been him, but it's hard to prove it. But I wish I could have Twitter sometimes. Actually, no, I don't.
No, I don't want you on Twitter because you get too stressed out.
I know. I would like to see that video though.
I'll record it for you and show you. It's so good. He did an amazing job, actually. Fair play to Keon. He did a really, really good job.
That kind of stuff. Keon is really good when it comes to all that.
I wouldn't have had a clue where to start, but he literally, like, he went fast, and when he was talking to Sherelle, it had Gumby's voice.
To be fair, sometimes Gumby was funny, but other times it was like, come on.
But again, it's just constant. How many tweets a day, like, at Katie? Like, have you got nothing else to tweet about, really?
True. No, that's true. I just mean, what the heck is it called? I meant like some of the videos he did.
Oh yes, I agree. I laughed at some of them, I must admit.
Like,
I'm not even gonna lie, I did laugh at some of them.
Some of the things he said were funny, but like, I feel like it was just starting to get icky, and that's when Matt kind of exposed himself.
Yeah, I agree. But I am glad Uni did that live, and I think like everyone bitched about he put members chat on, like, so he has to. That's part of the thing, that he will have a members chat only at some point. That's why they pay the money. You have to, I think, if that's part of the agreement, you have to. Katie blocked Gumby anyway, so his videos were pointless. She knew who he was anyway.
Oh yeah. She talked to him enough to know.
Yeah, exactly. She knew who it was. 100%.
I was just going to say, I think Joanna just said, I can't scroll up because I'm too lazy right now. But I think Joanna said something about, could you imagine what will happen if Sherelle does not do that interview with him Sunday?
He will flip out. He will go after her hard.
I think so. I hope he doesn't, but it's like Brandon said with like, how do you believe a liar?
Yeah.
It's like Steve just has so much of a bad track record that it's hard not to. Damn it, I'm so bad today. Like, it's hard not to assume the worst.
Yeah. And I think Katie's hurt by this as well, because I think she, you've heard her say she genuinely thought she had a real friendship with Sherelle. Like, and then for Sherelle to sort of use that for giggles and say, "Oh my God, yes, she rang me when she had to have her hair cut off. She was crying, like, oh my God, it's only hair." And it's like, yeah, if I had to have my hair cut off now, knowing how long it takes to damn well grow back, I would be on the phone to Brit just crying and all.
No, exactly. That's what I mean. Don't use personal stuff as weapons when you're fighting with someone. Like, what does
Yeah.
that have to do with the topic?
And that, like, Ashley Siren saying, "Oh, I call her Katie Boy because of her haircut." Like, that's so derogatory. That's so disgusting.
And I might get a little bit of heat for saying this, but doesn't Ashley wear weaves?
Yeah, I said that yesterday. They're both sat there with weaves on their head, and literally, trust me, I'm jealous because I want a frigging weave. I've been dying to have a weave.
Same. Not gonna lie.
I want the little plait ones though, like I had before. Remember, I showed you the picture I had before of the plait ones.
Yeah.
I want those. I do.
Yeah. See, like, I just think, like, as women, we should be better and not sit there and attack people for hair and weight and whatever else. I just think it's not a good look. But I don't expect any less from Ashley Siren because she's pretty vulgar.
Yeah. Joanna, no problem, babe. I'll screen record it and I'll send it to you and Britta's when I get off.
I felt bad for her about her hair, Sina. And it's
Yeah,
hard for me to feel bad for Katie, but I honestly felt that because at one point, like, I have long hair right now, but at one point my hair was like probably way past my boobs, like way past halfway down my back. And I wanted it cut probably just above my boobs. And they actually went like almost to my, like, they were at my chin, like my chin line. That's how short they went. And I bawled for 3 days. I couldn't even look in the mirror.
Yeah, I would have been the same. When I had my hair cut, mine was right down my back, and I had it not dissimilar. I can put pictures up and show you guys in Discord or something. But I had it very, very short. It was sort of shorter on the one side and coming down the other side to like my chin. And I come back, and my mum absolutely loved it, but I cried. I was an absolute baby. But I did donate my hair, which made me feel a little bit better.
My friend's daughter just did that, actually.
It's so cute when you do it.
What I thought was funny before each of Sherelle's interviews, did I pay you for this interview?
Yeah. Brit just paid me for this interview, guys. I got like $3,000. It's amazing.
I pay all my guests.
Yeah. She pays really well as well. And she like gives you alcohol and everything. It's really fun.
10 bottles of vodka across the one.
Yeah, like you don't know what we do in the hangout before and after. Like the vodka's flowing, guys.
Oh my goodness. What I
that's
thought,
so easy, like cut.
whatever.
Britta's is pregnant, but she's doing vodka with Joe.
Yeah. For hangouts, my gosh. Well,
Neither
no.
of us drink vodka, but whatever.
Oh God, I haven't drank vodka since I was 19. I used to drink it straight.
Oh my God.
Yuck.
No, I couldn't know. Carl's not allowed vodka because he turns into a more pedantic dick than he already is.
I get like that on dark rum. Tom
Joe
won't
and
let me drink dark
I
rum.
bought a new bottle of peach schnapps today. Well, I didn't buy peach schnapps. I bought a cheap version. So I'm hoping it's just as nice. Hey, Britters, can I be a guest? Somebody wants the vodka. Patty wants the vodka. Admit it, Patty, you want the vodka.
See, it sucks because, like, I'm going to have to be on bed rest all summer. Like, I wanted to go fishing today. I wanted to go fishing so bad.
I know. But next year, chicken. Next year.
Oh, yeah.
And next year you can have the baby on like one of those, what are they called? Harness harness things.
Yeah, we have in our boat, there's when Corbin was a baby, there's like a little spot for the car seat, and then you put their
Good.
Yeah, you put their little baby life jacket on, and yeah, it was adorable. I gotta find pictures.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, because where we live, fishing is very like a way of life. Like if you don't fish, you're weird here.
Do you know what? I've never ever been fishing ever.
I find it boring, but then I catch a fish and then I get excited.
Yeah. My brother does. My brother did when we first moved down here. My brother would it was his first job. He'd go out on the fishing boats with the people. Like that was his first little job.
Give Patty your link, Britters. There you go, Patty.
Come and join us, Patty.
I've heard those White Claws are really good. Stina said vodka or White Claw.
I don't even know what's White Claws.
They have them here and in the States, and they're like, I think they're like a vodka spritzer type.
Oh, okay. That makes
I want
sense.
the baby if you give me booze.
Yeah.
Well, right now, I don't have to do much for watching this baby except watch my stomach get bigger and bigger. I was looking at pictures from when I was pregnant before, and my belly right now is bigger, like the bump.
Yeah.
Bigger than what it was when I was 38 weeks pregnant with my daughter.
Yeah. But they say the more
Baby.
hang on. The more babies you have, the bigger you get. Sorry.
Yeah. No, 100%. That is true. Duck hunting season. I can't wait to see Kayla's little baby belly.
I know, she's gonna be so cute.
MD's like, Patty. I'm gonna keep putting it in.
Come on, Patty.
I'm peer
She's
pressure.
very shy, Patty is, lover. I love my Patty. It took us a long time to build up this friendship. It really has.
I think I've only ever talked to her in your chats and in when she's over in mine.
She's a nice, she's never once come at me sideways, ever. Even when she disagrees with me, which is often, she literally often, practically every stream, she's never, ever, ever come at me sideways. She's always just said, like, I don't agree with that, and give her views, and just being like, and I'm always like, okay, I get it. And then we sort of go back and forth a little bit, and we come to a resolution. I honestly, she is the nicest person I've ever met.
Oh, Patty was kidding. You got MD all excited.
She is so sweet. She's just like for somebody that don't agree with 90% of the things you do, she's just, I don't know, she's so nice of putting things forward.
Aw, she loves you too, Joe.
I do. I love her. She's amazing. She really is. She's never ever come at me like nasty. She's never swore at me. She's just never done anything really mean to me, even though she can say like, oh my God, Joe, what are you doing? Why are you saying that? Like, what the fuck?
Cute said, you mean your channel is in an echo chamber, Joe?
Dang.
Hey, Fairy, I'm surprised you're up already.
Hey, Fairy, how are you?
Honestly, I wake up in the morning and I check Discord and I look at some of the times and I'm like, "Ooh, you ladies are nuts."
We're all the same. We never freaking sleep. I was right, wasn't I, Joe? Well, I'm not going to admit that, Patty. I'm joking. You were right on some things. I'll definitely give you that. You were right on some things. But I think you probably couldn't have even told me at that point, even though we did sort of come to a resolution. I don't think I would have listened because I was so het up over the screenshots. Everything else was just blurred to me.
MD wants to know if you were ever trolled by any of Katie's subs.
Oh, good God, yeah. Loads of times I got called an old hag. I think I literally had probably 1 to 2 messages a day from Katie's subs telling me to leave her alone. I'm ugly. I sit in a dark corner. Yeah, it wasn't anything horrific as such. It was just like the constant bitchiness. That's all.
Same. Honestly, a lot of Katie's subs were very tame
Yeah.
compared to like Steve's, Uni,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it wasn't anything ever bad. It was at least one a day I would get from it wasn't ever anyone the same. It was always different people. Generally the same sort of principle though. Leave Katie alone, you're fat, you're ugly. Do you know what I mean? Just sort of like silly girly stuff, but nothing ever like too bad. Old hagging, you and Katie the similar age. I'm older than Katie, I think.
I think Katie's 42. I think. I can't remember
Oh,
though.
we're the same age then. We're the same age. I'm 43. I get it. You love Leslie like I love Katie Joe. Yeah, yeah. And I'm always gonna like stand up for Leslie. I am. That's just how I am. And like I do with Britas. Do we bitch at each other all the freaking time? Like we always, have I said nasty things about Britas over the time when she
Same.
drives me nuts? Oh hell, my tongue lets loose. That's just who I am. But what's that saying? I love hard, but I fight hard, or something like that is a saying, isn't there?
Yeah, I'm trying to think about it now too. Hopefully someone in chat can help us because I'm sure one of them know it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Katie were logical. Yeah. It wasn't anything, and like Britt said, she had the same. It wasn't anything like go and kill yourself or anything like vile. That was all from the other side. It was literally just crappy little things.
I did troll Joe.
Yeah.
I remember that. To be fair, I'm pretty sure we trolled each other.
We did. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I probably did.
I'm just like in the comments, I did. And that's the thing, like, bye Emily, have a good day.
Bye, Emily.
Love hard and fight harder.
That's it. Thank you guys. That was it. I couldn't remember what it was, but yeah, like that. Yeah. And that's us all over, that is, Brett. That is definitely that's our motto.
I honestly like I feel bad about some of the things I've done, like when it comes to Katie, like whenever me and Joe are fighting, all that kind of stuff. But like I feel like not with Joe, but when it comes to Katie, like I feel like I can kind of let a lot of the things she said about me publicly, I can kind of let that go now because it's just like, what's the point in holding on to such hate? Like I just don't get it. Like I have held on to hate before, but like now, like my perspective after going through all this for the last 8 months, whatever it's been, like it's like enough. Like it's just like enough,
Cute says, I wasn't nice to Joe at first either, but I did go to Joe privately. I had a nice conversation like adults. Yeah, we did. And that's fine. Like, we've all been bitchy. I'm not perfect by far. I've been just as much as bitchy as Britta's has, and Britta's has been much as bitchy as Cute or anybody else. Like, when we're so like tunnel vision that we just see that person and we're like, oh, but she wants to do this. Like we don't see the real shit, that we're so tunnel vision that we're not seeing the grays, we're just seeing the black and white.
Yeah.
You grew and learned, British. British
Oh,
has
yeah.
grown
I
so
don't
much
try
over the
that.
past couple of months.
I don't disagree with that, MD. I did. 100% I did.
Yeah.
Like yeah. And like you look back at it now and it was like, why? Like, you know, that's kind of where I
Well,
am.
it's
Like,
hard when you've got people in your ear, you know, it is really, really hard to, especially when you trust somebody. When you trust somebody and you think that they got the best for you, you want to be like, oh well, maybe they are right, maybe they're seeing something I'm not. And hey, classy mom, I'm the same with Leslie. Yeah, like I've always been that way with Leslie. I'm never gonna falter on that. You know, I love Leslie. We've built a very, very close bond over the last few months.
I agree. And I feel like it's kind of fair to say that Steve and a lot of people, his close people, really did both, even with me and with Leslie. Like, I feel like Steve kind of led us in a way with the things like they would tell us, where like,
Yeah.
I don't know if Leslie ever looked into some things, but with me, if Steve or Little Red or Without a Crystal Balls or any of those people came to me and were like, oh my God, Katie said this, Katie said that, da da da, I would never research it. And that was my bad. I would just go off. I was like, that bitch, why would she say this? Why would she say that? And like now it's like, if someone comes to me and is like, oh, Joe's, like, I'm use you as an example. Joe's saying about you, I will actually physically call Joe and be like, hey.
And then I say, yeah, you're a bitch.
Yeah. Like
and that's the thing. And I think that's definitely our bad, because we all did that. We all allowed Steve to take that commanding role, I suppose, and just, you know, go with it and like, oh yeah, you know, well, Steve said that she did this. Oh my God, and what you also got to remember is he caught us at the worst possible time. Yeah. He caught us when Leslie lost her channel. Literally, like what, a week later, she lost Abe.
Yep.
We're all emotionally invested with Leslie, although we are, you know, we are subs. We're still friends, and we're emotionally invested into this creator. So we were all like, oh my God, this is heartbreaking. You know, we felt like we knew Abe, we felt like we knew Flossie, we knew Leslie on a personal level. Whether we did or not or didn't, that's how we felt. So we were all heartbroken that the Bass family were going through this. And then Steve slips in there and being like, oh, look what Katie said.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all like, as any normal person would, saw those screenshots and flipped. I cried like a bloody baby.
I was the last one to see those, and I was just like flabbergasted.
I didn't even see him until Kim released them.
Yeah. I seen them.
We were right for the picking. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we were. That's absolutely true, Fairy. We were emotionally drained. We were emotionally heartbroken, and he come along and done that. Look what Katie done. Katie's not only done this though, she's done this and she's done this. So we're all like, holy crap, like this woman's a piece of shit. This woman's this. Yeah. How dare this woman say such things? You know, and if we had like even just step back for a millisecond, even just that millisecond, We're smart women. Surely we would have saw, but we didn't. We didn't. We went with it because we were all running on emotion.
It honestly didn't take me. It took me until Steve started really going at her son and shit. That's when I was like, whoa, this is fucked up.
It's like one online dysfunctional family. That's true, Dee. He knew what he was doing. I agree. Leslie has the ability to make you feel like a friend when you watch her streams. Katie doesn't have the same quality. I like Katie, but she's not warm and welcoming. I agree with that. She's very standoffish on most things. So I definitely agree with that. And I agree that that's not how I would want to do it, to be honest. But that's her way. And she's obviously got something. She's got views and she's got sub count. So
I think sometimes Katie can be very warm and welcoming, but then I feel like when there's shit like this going on, she kind of puts a wall up even when even with her subs, because I feel like her brain is constantly like, who's gonna say something? What am I gonna see? What, like, if that's fair to say.
And she's very business minded as well. She hasn't got, and I don't want to say she hasn't got because that's mean. I'll say it like that. I don't feel like she's got, that's her personality to be all like lovey dovey. That's just not the type of person she is. Where I'm very much like that. If someone comes into my chat and they seems to be like upset, I wanna make sure they're okay. I want to show them love. I want to be like, we got you. Joe seems to be a mix of those qualities.
Well, you do tell it like it is. You don't sugarcoat shit.
No, I don't. Which is my downfall, to be fair. I am pretty gobby.
See, with me, like, I feel like I don't like to hurt someone's feelings if I don't have to,
Yeah.
So I really try to, like, I guess sugar.
You'll go around the houses to say really what you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'll just be like, oh my God, she's such a bitch. And like, Brit will go around the houses to say that she's a bitch, but be nice about her.
I'll be like, well, she does some bitchy things sometimes. And I'm just kidding.
That is you all over, where I'm just straight out with it. And because my brain don't engage with my mouth. Katie is being very hurt. I can well imagine that.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said earlier, like, I've only had a tiny percentage in comparison of what Katie have had, guys. And having my past abuse drug up and having, people going, well, she was in a consensual relationship. I was 11. How can an 11-year-old consensually have sex with somebody over the age of like 24, I think he was at that point?
Yeah, no, that's screwed up.
And then like going on about my mum, or maybe if mum should have parented better. Like, don't. I will literally no. Don't.
That's what I think, like, even if you hate someone's guts, I feel like something should be off limits. Like,
yeah.
Like with Lauren and them saying that they hope me and Kayla have a miscarriage. Like, who says stuff like that about someone? Like, as much as I dislike Lauren and Amzy and them, if I ever found out they were pregnant, I would wish them nothing but the best pregnancy.
Yeah, same.
It was Mildred.
Oh, that was it. That phone call.
Yeah, that was so fun. I was modding.
It was funny. But things like that was funny. This bullying is gone past being funny. It's just hate now. She brings a lot on herself, but would you trust in and cherry and rainbows and everything you've been through in the last year? Even LB admits she's changed. No, 100% Leslie has changed. For the better in the most part. I think she's got more confidence. She will speak her mind a little bit more now. The
The
thing with
thing
Kate
is,
out
oh, go
and
ahead.
remote. She did 2-hour video tearing a woman down about her hair, makeup, laughing about making fun of her. Just don't feel sorry for her at all. And that's okay,
That's
for
fair.
you don't have to.
But I also feel like it's her channel, you know?
Yeah. She can do what the hell she wants with her.
Like, to be fair, like if let's say, because originally Lauren and them were trying to get me, and I hate giving those little rats attention right now, but I'm trying to make a point. Like originally, a couple months back, I think it was in February, they were trying to get me on their wagon, on their Hate Katie wagon, on their Let's Go After Joe wagon, all of that, showing me all kinds of fake screenshots, lies about things Joe had apparently said, things Katie had apparently said, like just really messed up stuff. And if it wasn't for Joe, like getting me to really like think, because I'm the type of person where I run on emotion. So if somebody shows me something, I really do believe it at first. But because I was so newly pregnant, I really, like, I called Joe, I really thought about it. And like, I feel like if I was on this channel right now saying the exact opposite of what I'm saying, oh, Katie's this, Katie's that, unirock's this, Steve's the victim, blah, 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 they would all be like, yay, you go, girl.
Yeah.
But
now,
like,
because you're not, you're a bitch.
yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like, you kind of don't win. And like, I respect all of your guys' opinions. Like, I respect some of you like Katie. I respect some of you don't like Katie. Like, you like who you like and you don't like who you don't like. So I just think no one deserves such harassment for a year, no matter who they are. Well, unless they're Hitler.
But yeah.
If Hitler was alive, he'd deserve it. But like, I don't think Katie's Hitler, you know?
It's just, and you're 100% right. Like, if you remember, like when we were doing hate videos for Katie, Steve McGray was sharing them all over the shop, going, God, she's the best thing. Joe's got such good insight. I remember exactly what he said on one. I haven't watched it yet, but I can guarantee it's going to be amazing. She's got such a good insight into all of this. But now I'm a R word who doesn't have a clue, and why anybody watches me. I'm vile, I'm disgusting, I'm deplorable. And
yeah, it was like, as soon as you gave Steve the tiniest bit of criticism, Joe, he like turned on you like a starving dog, and someone else offered him food. I don't know. I'm eating chicken fingers at the same time, so I.
That's why she's talking food reference. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. He did. Like, I literally, and the same with Uni. Like, Uni's first video of him saying, "Ha ha ha, I'm gonna criticize Steve McRae," and it was like, it was a something and nothing. It really was him just saying, like, "Come on, we need the evidence, we need the proof," and he lost his damn mind.
I remember that he went live for 3 hours that night.
Yep.
Yeah, Stina, she is Rainbow BB. And that name, ugh.
It's a rabbit hole, the whole Steve thing. I haven't really followed it. I wish I hadn't.
I wish I hadn't. Honestly, I blame myself a lot, though, because when me and Katie first had our little fight, and it was about, it had a lot to do with another mod, because I was very close with that mod. I think you guys all know who I'm talking about. And yeah, Katie treated that mod really bad. And on a live stream on Instagram, she was very rude to that mod. And that mod was my friend. So I said, you know what? I told Leslie, I was like, you know what? I'm going to contact Steve. I wish I never did that.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know.
Classy mom just said, but without uni, we would not be the ding dongs. And I love that title, ding dong.
That's true. Without uni, we wouldn't be the ding dongs that he keeps calling us. Although, to be fair to him, he hasn't like abused me for a good couple of weeks.
Same.
Seriously, it is nice. I know a lot of people here don't agree with me about Katie, but everyone is being super nice and respectful. We don't want a big bitch fest. Like, people are entitled to their opinions, and everyone is gonna have different thoughts on Katie. You know, everyone's got different things of why they like Katie, why they don't like Katie, and that's okay. That's fine. But you also got to realize the bigger picture. You can still dislike Katie and bitch about the things that she does, but getting fresh meat, as the case may be, to go after Katie, that's harsh.
And with such a big platform too, like, my God.
Yeah. Thank God she didn't get the views on it though. Like, to have 15,000 views, her normal views are like over the 100, like well over the 100.
She posted, yes, she posted the women's post 40. I don't like that particular stream, but it's her channel and she's in charge of it.
What you got to remember, guys, is think about all the shit I've done on my channel. I know at least 90% of you in this chat have at least said on not even on more than one or two streams, that was out of line, you shouldn't have done that, that was disgusting, that was wrong. But yet it's okay for me to run my channel how I am, and you just like, oh well, it's just Joe. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've done some shitty things on that channel, but yes, I kind of got a little bit of an out that I was very new, I was dumb, I just sort of was like, oh, I'll just do this, it'd be funny. No, it's not funny. You know, but it doesn't mean that I don't appreciate people coming after me for a stream I did 6 months ago or something. I said 6 months ago when I said, you know, I'm sorry I said that. I should never have done that.
Yeah, and honestly, if it wasn't for Katie, I probably wouldn't have met Joe. Like,
Yeah.
because when I first spoke out against Katie and Katie posted that article, that dirty article about me on her stream, Joe did a little voiceover about it, and at first I was like bitchy at Joe in the comment section, but then we talked.
Yeah. It's just it's okay to not like somebody's streams. It really is. Like, you're never gonna like everyone's stream and every single one of their streams. Even if you like the person, you're not gonna agree. Like, me and Leslie are, I think I can speak for her as well, we're pretty close friends.
Yeah.
She doesn't like it. I get, oh my God, girls, I get it so in the neck from her about a good 50% of my streams. I get the, Joe, I was there, like, oh my God, what are you saying, woman? She's never going to say it publicly, but I've had it in inbox, and then she'd be like, Joe, man, what did you say that for? Yeah, but that's okay. She doesn't have to agree with everything I do, you know?
Yeah.
As in life.
Yeah. I don't agree with everything Brit does. Brit don't agree with everything I do. We talk it out, we work it out, and we move on.
See,
Yeah.
I think 40, to be fair, I think that video you're talking about where Katie was tearing down Tattie's makeup and everything else was also, like, I think it was over a year ago now, maybe over a year ago, maybe not. But a lot of that stuff, Katie didn't have the audience that she has now.
Yeah.
A lot of that was like the pre Amber Portwood stuff. And like with me and Joe being so new, I'm sure there's going to be, if we ever got to Katie's level, which we probably won't, let's be real. But if we did, I feel like there would be people putting clips of us on the internet saying, oh, look at what they said back here. Look at what they said in this. Like, you know?
Yeah, I agree. And I think like with for 40 as well, she is like, and this ain't a bitch at 40 in any shape or form, but you are very much on such a hate for Katie that it's hard for you to see past anything, because anything anyone says to 40, there's an excuse of why. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, Steve's bullying her and getting another community to bully her because she accused him of sexual harassment. Oh, well, you know, there's always an excuse because she can't see further than what she feels personally for Katie. We all do it. Absolutely, we all do it.
Pre-boom days, facts.
Oh, God.
I'm like, facts. Yeah, MD, that is true. It's hard not to give, like, if you do a video, and even if it's not the nicest video, and you get like thousands upon thousands of views, you're gonna keep doing it. Like, it's like what isn't broken, don't fix it. I feel like that's what Katie was doing for a while, you know?
Yeah, I agree. And she didn't know at that point where she wanted her channel to even go.
To be fair, though, 40, Steve does that too. He cries victim all the time and does the same thing. And he does it a lot more, true.
Does do it a lot more.
Like, I don't.
For interpretation, I'm sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for the fundamentals that Katie makes fun of. Some of those fundamentals are really bad people. Like, they're the kinds of people who believe gay people should be stoned, like on a street. Like,
Yeah. It's true. It's like really, really bad.
oh, Carrie just said what you were telling us about with that Gumby being Matt B. Uni is all over it.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely amazing. And like, I know I said it in my live a couple of days ago and stuff, like, but because he just blatantly lied on that stream with Sherelle. He said, I haven't got time. I don't care what she does. Like,
Yeah.
who am I? I don't even go onto Twitter. I don't even like her. I don't even listen to her. Well, you're lying. You lie. Oh, and she lied and said I have a fake account. Gumby, hello?
Right?
And he told people that he was Matt Bayer. Jim Bob Duggar is a terrible human being. I don't know much about the Duggars, if I'm honest. They don't seem to. Bye, Leah. Love you.
Bye, Leah.
No, I don't really know a lot about the Duggars. They don't interest me at all, I must admit. The video I was talking about was in February. I didn't watch 40, to be honest, babe.
Yeah. See, that's
I don't really watch Katie's stuff, like I said, unless it's something that I'm like actually interested in, which is probably about 2% of her videos, because she does more 90 Day Fiance, she does Duggars, and I'm not interested in them.
See, I'm not interested in the Duggar stuff she does, but I did watch a couple of her 90-day stuff. But
yeah, you like that though.
There's a YouTuber, and he is like newly doing 90 Day Fiance stuff. His name is Your Wet Sock is his channel. You guys, if you like 90 Day Fiance, go watch him because he is hilarious. Like, he's so funny.
MD says, bottom line, 40 ounce has a valid criticism of Katie's content. I agree. She entitled to it. What people ain't entitled to is bully and harass her for a year. 100% is what we're trying to say, MD.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, and like 40. I hope you don't think we're like calling you out and stuff. Like, I'm just trying to say, like, if you don't like Katie, don't watch her stuff. You know.
That's fine. You don't have to, nobody has to like anybody. I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Britta's isn't everyone's cup of tea. Leslie ain't everyone's cup of tea. There's enough YouTube for everybody, guys. There really is enough YouTube for everybody.
Like the only time I see stuff of Steve's is when somebody sends me like a clip, or if there's like a clip in like Unistream or whatever. That's when like.
Yeah.
I hope Sunny. I think everyone should just get back to their own.
Yeah, let's not forget, it's all for entertainment only, lol. I agree. Oh my God. Yeah. Honestly, I prefer Katie's Teen Mom stuff, but it doesn't get the views. I haven't watched Teen Mum. It's not on over here yet. I have watched a few bits and pieces that I've seen like on Twitter, on Facebook, that kind of thing. But I haven't even watched the start of it. So I'm going to wait until it's on over here and then I can watch the whole lot then. Or maybe try and find... I might have to go and steal Jar Jar's password for Hey You.
I need to pay for it again.
You, I promise. I stopped a long time ago. I'm not falling for the poor me stuff. That's all. We understand, and that's fine. 40. We get it, babe.
We love you. We do.
I'm with you, 40.
Yeah. And let's get back to entertainment, fun, happy stuff. I agree, girl.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely. By the way, guys, I might be able to find out the sex on the 28th. I'll only be, I think I'll be 16 weeks and like 5 days. So
Oh, you should be able to.
yeah, they should be able to see it, depending if the baby.
Actually, if the baby cooperates.
Yeah, all my kids though have been like spread eagle in there. They're proud of their parts. Like they were like, "This is what I am."
Yeah.
So, me and Tom ordered 2 of these baseballs, like one's blue, one's pink, and then like pitch it and then he'll hit it. So I'm gonna.
Oh, you have to do a live on that because that would be so cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my laptop on the deck and then try to get it so you can see it.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
I'm pumped.
Teen mums and now grandparents, stay tuned. Teen mum needs to end. Like, I'm not even kidding. Do anybody watch the other one with Ashley Sirening, Young and Pregnant? I've never watched it. I can't get to grips with it. They all irritate me. I did try, yeah.
I didn't start watching The Young and Pregnant until they brought that Rachel on because she reminded me of Janelle.
Yeah. It's the how Babs calls her. It tickles me every time. Like all I hear is when she calls Janelle is that hi. You're both hi. Literally, that's all I think about when I hear her voice.
Oh, 40 ounce wants me to, like, she's, ever since she's found out I'm pregnant, she wants me to do that baby mama dance. But I can't right now on bed rest, but
yeah, she can't right now. But maybe we'll find out how thick the cervix is on the next scan, and you might be able to. But or when she goes to the hospital, maybe she'll be able to do it in the hospital.
I was gonna say maybe I'll get Tom to download the song, and then before I go in for my C-section, I can do it.
Yeah, you're already there. Then the baby's coming out.
Yeah,
that would work. I missed something. Then I'm pretty sure I saw my name being mentioned, and I can't remember where it is. Pretty much. Oh, Classy Mum says Stina, November and December distracted and lost a lot of subs, including except Leslie and Joe.
No.
I think a lot of people lost a lot of subs during those times because it was such a confusing time. Nobody knew what was true, nobody knew what was fact, and it was a shit show, let's be fair. Patty says, Kiefer!
You're with Kifa.
Kiefer. Oh my god.
Or when
Kiefer the Reaper.
oh god.
Oh my god. It literally she irritates, her voice like grinds me, but I love Babs.
Where
Oh.
are they both from South Carolina? Janelle and her.
They're both either South Carolina or North Carolina. I can't remember which. One of the Carolinas. Hippie, you're smoking pot. No, Britta's is not smoking pot. Britta's doesn't smoke pot even when she didn't have a baby.
No. Oh my god, no. I don't smoke pot.
Is that what you mean?
No, maybe Hippie's talking about her mom.
Oh, Janelle, yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's my fault. Sorry. I completely misread that. Sorry, guys.
With your boyfriend.
Yeah. With your boyfriend. Oh my god, this is too funny.
I did hear that, Stina, that he blew up a meth lab. Kifa.
Oh my god. Yeah, he was in jail for a long time, wasn't he?
That might have been after he blew up the meth lab.
Well, yeah. That's true.
I can imagine that. Her mom's not. Yeah, her mom does sound like she's from Boston.
Yeah, she has actually. She has got that sort of tang to her.
Yeah.
We'll have to find out because I need to know now where her accent is from.
No doxing.
You said it on the friggin' show.
We just doxed Babs.
They're all saying it now as Babs from Boston. Boston.
Boston.
No, coffee is New York.
New York.
Coffee. I'm crap with accents. I can do like Liverpool. Like Liverpool?
Mm-hmm.
Liverpool?
I can't do any accents if I tried. Like I
And a
can't.
wee brie. I sound like Freddie. A wee brie.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, I miss Freddie. Freddie, we
I
love.
love Freddie's. Freddie's accent is just the bomb. I love Freddie. She's like so calm. She's just so funny. I gotta be honest, the most strangest friendship I ever thought I would say that I had, and I love them dearly, is Titi and Ashley. I never thought I'd sit there and go, I love those pair. And like, I legit love them both. Like, if I got something going on in my head, it's always Britta's and Ashley and T that I'll message.
I love Titi.
This just like, Ashley is the most chilled person in the world. Like, honest to God, she's like, if she was any more relaxed, she'd be fucking laying down.
I haven't really talked to Ashley that much. I don't have an issue with her though.
You
She
should
was always
talk
nice
her.
to me.
So the first time she like obviously like there was issues between me and Ashley, and I didn't know who Ashley was, but Dom kept telling me that Ashley's got this big issue with me and she hates me and she's telling that I'm lying and all this. So and I'm like, who the hell is Ashley? And then a good few months ago, she messaged me and said, can I ring you so we don't sort of think either messages are being bitchy? And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. Let's ring. She rang me. I was on the phone for 4 hours. Literally after not even 5 minutes, there was no bitchy. There was nothing. It was so calm. we were just talking for the whole time. You need to speak to her, Britt. She's got so much insight. She's such a smart girl.
Yeah, because I love talking to TT. Like, I have a great time when me and her talk on the phone. Like, she really, like, it was too late for me to call you when I was in the hospital on Wednesday and stuff.
Yeah, I was
But
going to sleep probably.
yeah, but TT really calmed me down because I was like such a mess from that ER doctor. He was such a jerk.
She's seriously nice. Fairy, isn't she? She is so nice. Like, TT and Ashley, they're like, people betray these two as like, oh my God, they're doing this, that, and the other. Where
Yeah.
in reality, like Ashley especially does absolutely shit all. She doesn't have anything to do with anything. Like, honest to God, she doesn't. Me and TT will have a little bitch about people back and forth, but we're friends. That's what we do. But Ashley is just so frigging calm. You should chat to her. You get to know her. She's lovely.
Yeah, no, I would like to because I feel bad from when I thought she did that stuff she did. But like Dom was so convincing back then. Like,
Yeah. Oh, Dom had me convinced as well. I had to apologize to Ashley for that because she did have me convinced.
yeah, no, I guess, yeah, that's a whole mess. MD and Stina. That was like Dom was like a sociopath pulling the
Yeah.
strings with all that. It was scary.
Love her. She's my girl. She's brilliant. She's so nice. I love her. I love my Ashley. I said I can't wait for her to get back and when she's back and like rested and stuff. I've missed calling her. I've missed having a like 2-hour chat.
Oh God. I know that I think the first time I talked to TT on the phone, we talked for like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, we always do it.
Oh, me and you do, like, no problem.
Yeah, we can go on for hours.
Yeah.
We do daily.
I'm thankful I got headphones.
Yeah, and Carl's like, I thankfully got headphones, he said.
I know. I'm just glad my computer's fixed because when I have the baby and I'm in the hospital for a couple days, it'll be nice to, because I want to go live like after I'm feeling a bit better and like show the baby off and stuff.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. That'll be so cute. And that's another thing, Fairy, that's really, really irritated me. That Dom went on another creator's live bitching about me. I never ever told Britta's didn't even know what went on between me and Dom until when did I tell you, Britt?
No.
Well, a couple of days ago, was it? Was it a couple of days?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry.
It was literally just I told Britta's. I didn't tell her. I didn't even tell Britta's before because it was just like, just let it go. It's fine. It's not, But I found out some things about Dom. She like seeked me out to be friends with me so that she could get closer to Leslie. Like, I don't know what she thought. Like that I'm like in because I wasn't in any secret chats, and I had the proof,
God,
I Sloppy Joes to Joe. Yeah, I didn't know what Sloppy Joe was.
Oh my God, they're so good.
My phone is about to die, guys. I enjoyed talking to you all. Love you guys. Love you, Monica. Have a great weekend.
It's actually our Victoria Day weekend this weekend here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's our long weekend. And they finally opened some of the like provincial parks and camps and stuff today.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. That's why Tom went fishing. Tom was like, peace, I'm going fishing.
Yeah, peace out.
What the hell? I was just thinking of something. Oh yeah, I need to say hi. I need to say hi to Bryn. Hi, Bryn. And unfortunately, I was around for the entire shit show, for fuck's sake said.
Dom also admitted calling Katie's neighbours. Yeah, she did. She admitted that to me too. because Katie thought I did, and I was like, Katie, I never did it. I did write the thing. I admit all my shit. I wrote the thing on her neighborhood thing, which, FYI, was the wrong frigging neighborhood, because only the blonde twat like me can get that wrong, right? But I did write that, and I admit to that. I didn't, like, I don't phone anybody. Like, I don't phone my best friend in America. You are crazy if you think I'm spending, like, what did we work out? It was 70p a minute or something.
More than that, like £2.
I'm not ringing America. You're freaking all crazy.
Oh yeah, God no. Patty, poutine is like a side dish here. Actually, I haven't had it in a long time. I'm not even gonna lie. I miss it because I don't like to make my own poutines. I like to eat them in the restaurants because they just taste better.
Most things taste better in a restaurant, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
What did I miss? What did
Did
MD say?
y'all? Oh, PJ just said, did y'all go on Uni's Periscope where he just told everyone to mask? What? Did he really? Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Did you?
Did you
Y'all,
read it?
did y'all just go on Uni's Periscope where he told everyone to mask flag the accounts they think is harassing Katie? Uh-oh.
That's not good.
I don't think anyone should mask flag anyone unless it's like the accounts on Twitter. I feel like
I must admit, on a couple of things that was said about me, Mia Nova said that, like, she wants to punch me in the face and all that. I reported that shit, and I know a lot of people came back to me and was like, I am reporting this. You cannot stop me because this is terrible.
oh yeah, no, like I know I've been getting a lot of people to report some of the fake accounts that are harassing me.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like accounts like YouTube because I don't agree with mask flagging on YouTube accounts.
No.
Unless it's like a video where someone is actually doxing and lying like so bad, then yeah, but Pootang. No, it's pronounced Putin.
Potang.
I think Pootang is like, yeah. I don't want to say what it is, but I think that's what it is.
But it was
Unless it's
passionate.
breaking the TOS. Yeah, MD, I agree. Then he realized what he said and made a correction, but still saying that they were going to send YouTube and have them determine if it's harassment or not. But then in that case, like, why is what's Kim's channel called?
Unveiling.
Unveiling. Why is Unveiling still there? Every video on her channel is a hate video. Every single one.
Oh yeah, and she gets paid to harass. Like it's like, ugh.
Like, that should literally be done. That shouldn't be allowed because that's just so not fair. Like, she's there being paid to bully Katie Joy. Like, because there's nothing content. Content is bullying Katie.
Yeah, that's how it started. It was started to bully Katie and Leslie originally. Because I remember when my name was Soul Sister Smith in Katie, when I was Katie's mod, and then I ended up in one of her videos, and I was like, why am I in there? I never agreed to be in this. Like, it was a comment I said that was in her video. Because we all know how they like to screenshot chats.
Oh, I'm sure they're screenshotting all of this and recording us. Hey, Lauren. Good to see you, girlfriend. Hey, E.
I don't think it's the same as mass reporting. I think mass reporting is when you just click report and then pick something random and do it over and over and over and over until it doesn't let you do it anymore. I think when you actually have a genuine grievance that's like doing it by the book, I guess. But there isn't really a lot of things I report on YouTube.
No, I don't either. Unless it's like really, really bad, I don't.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Right. I'm going to get off anyway, Britt, so I'm going to let you carry on. It's 9:30, so I'm going to get sorted and go to bed. But I will, if you're still on, I'll come back in. If not, I'll speak to you in Discord or I'll ring you.
Yeah, I'll probably stay on for a little bit longer.
All right then, babe. I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye, guys. Thanks
Bye,
for joining us. Bye. Love you.
Bye. Thanks for
Bye.
coming. What's everyone going on at Brandon for? What comment did I miss? I'm like, what did I miss? I swear I'm missing comments. Like, people are saying stuff. I think just reporting is doing it, and if it goes down, then you know they consider it harassment. Yeah, because there is a difference between reporting and like doing it for the right reasons, and then there's just like hitting report after report after report after report. Yeah, I remember that, MD. That was messy. Some of those Amber Portwood fans, whoo, they went hog wild. Oh my goodness. What is everyone else? Yeah, you can come on. Give her. I'm just chilling in my bed. I don't know. Has anyone ever been pregnant and been on bed rest? Like, this is literally my first time I've ever been put on bed rest. Oh, right, Stina. Massive amounts of accounts reporting a video, not one person. Oh, okay. Thank you, hippie. See, I don't know. I'm not like YouTube savvy. Hey, girl.
Have you been live for 2.5 hours?
Yeah. Well, me and Joe had like that really long conversation with Brandon. What's Brandon saying? Because I can't see his comments anymore. Did he block me? Brandon, did you block me? Were you instructed?
No, I think he got timed out for saying PUSSY.
Oh, yeah.
Because Stina didn't want it to get flagged.
Oh, yeah. No. Thank you, Stina.
So I just, because I had to get off, my daughter needed something, and then I didn't realize you were still live, or I would have came back. But I just happened to catch on Twitter the Periscope live that unirock just did, and he's talking, and I'm just like, okay, and I didn't want to comment, and then at the very end I had said how why he didn't address the fact that Ashley Siren said Katie accused her of being a drug addict, and he blocked me instantly. But before that, while I was listening, he had said how it was time and that all him and his followers need to go and gather all of the videos where there's harassment against Katie and take all of their factual proof videos to YouTube and have YouTube determine whether or not it's okay for them to do that or not. First he said like to flag them, and then he recognized that he said that, so he like stepped back a few steps and was like, I'm not saying to report them and strike them, I'm just saying that we need to gather all of them and so we can send them over and have YouTube decide whether or not. And he actually said YouTube, Patreon, Twitter. He named off all of it, saying that he was going to take it all and send it over to somebody to see if it's okay or not.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it doesn't translate that way to some people that he just done told that to, and that it's going to be a mass flagging section, and that people are going to take that little clip of what he just said, and this is going to be bad.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. They're gonna take it and run with it, 100%.
I just don't
That's
understand why. I'm sorry to cut you off. It's like I have this thought, and it's like I'm trying to get it out
Get it out.
properly, but it's like to me,
Get
I
it out.
don't understand why he feels that it's okay for him to sit on his platform and say whatever he wants, Katie to sit on hers and say whatever she wants, and then now Sherelle and even Steve, for all I know, could be the same in the same category, whatever. He can go on his platform and basically say whatever you want. It's like he's coming at all these people as if him and Katie are not sitting on their platforms doing the same thing.
I agree. And I'm not trying to cut you off, but my kids are home now, so now I gotta go. Do you want
Of course.
to call me on voice in Discord?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, love you guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.